folks, it's me again. This is my weekly What's New. And what's new? Not much really. The only tool I picked up is, well, not really a tool. I mean, not supposed to pick up tools, but the only new going on this week is I've been working on a basement. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll know. I got I'm waiting till I get some money next week. Or by the time you get this, I'll have money to get some stuff. I'm waiting to pick up, my head's itchy all of a sudden. Picked up a Craftsman power sprayer as a Honda engine. It's picked up at Lowe's, was on sale. Plus my brother works there, so we got a extra discount. Looks pretty good. It's a 3,000 psi. What do you call it? Sprayer. My zipper's down. 3,000 psi sprayer. What am I doing with that? I got to spray the entire inside of a basement, clean off all the walls around the cracks and all on the bottom of the foundation along the sill, and then have to pick up. I'm gonna do a review of all these little products anyway. I have to pick up a product called Crack Pack from a company called Simpson. What is it? Simpson tie? Simpson. What the hell? Hold on, let me check. I can't remember. Okay, the name of the company is called Simpson Strong Tie. They make all kinds of fasteners and stuff, but they make a really good epoxy crack filling system. So I'm ordering the crack sealant, so when you inject it on one side, it doesn't come spewing out the other side. Hopefully it works. I'm fully aware of that if I seal one side, that the foundation against the dirt may not fill out. If there's a void behind, it's going to go out the back, so that might be a problem. If that's a problem, well, yeah, whatever. So I basically gonna fill the top of the crack. I might go, some of the severe cracks, I might actually dig a little bit and go down and see how bad it is. Might try to pack some dirt in it on the outside, because I'm doing them all from the inside of the basement. So I gotta buy a Simpson Strong Tie Crack Pack. They're like they're almost $300 in Canada. They're $170 US, and they're like $135 on Amazon, free shipping. So save some bucks on Amazon. How many do I need? A lot of them, because there's quite a few hairline cracks. I'm not sure what to do with the bigger cracks, so if you're a cement dude and you know what to do with a crack over a 1/4 inch, how to fill it, I'm thinking of just sealing it up and pumping it with, there's another liquid epoxy you can buy to squirt in it. It's got to be done the same way. I was thinking maybe just, I don't know, fill it up a little at a time. So anyway, I got to clean all the dirt off all the stuff to find some of the other cracks, mostly on the bottom, because when it was filled with water, it kind of get all dirty around it. So I'm thinking it's got to be sealed up along the bottom. I'm going to do most of the corners, some other spots. So that's what the power sprayer is for. I also have to pick up some garden hose. I need about 200 feet of garden hose, because the nearest water receptacle is next door, so it's got to go through the yard and into the basement. I've been digging holes to make a square concrete block for the jack post. I need to make at least 6 of those, 24 inches deep. So I'm picking up several brand new jack posts, because I dug out one hole, and then after I put that jack post in and just jack it up just a little, I gotta put a temporary jack post either next to or behind the other one, dig the concrete out again on that one, hold it up, and I also have to reinforce at least 3 or 4 more sections while I'm doing this, because the floor is a little buckled. The house was a split level, now we're turning it back to, it was a split level entry about 4 feet. So I tore out the whole split level entry, and I'm just gonna make it one level. It's just much easier. So I got to put a couple of more jack posts in there. When it was full of water, most of the jack posts fell down, and one place the concrete was a stick, and the post just broke a hole through it. So I'll be buying jack posts. Probably won't do a video, just pile it all together. There's also a center wall of the basement holding the building up. I have to use some smaller, short, like 48 or 36 or whatever inch jack posts to try to jack it up just a little, to take the entire 30 or 40 foot wall out and replace the 2x6 wall, because top's fine, all the bottom's all molded out from sitting in water. What else? I need to put windows in, so I need windows next summer. I have 3 months to put this liquid goo and epoxy in the walls. Apparently it's really good. Apparently the average strength of concrete, from what I've been reading, is 2,200 psi. The epoxy is 6,500 psi, so apparently the epoxy is stronger than concrete, so it should work. I got one section of concrete that is literally about 15 feet long, and it's about maybe 3 or 4 feet high. It is completely disconnected from the wall, so I'm gonna have to buy some concrete adhesive. And I'm thinking of taking. It's literally like this far out, so I'm thinking of basically using the jackhammer and demolishing the entire wall and starting over. So that should be. I might call somebody with a tractor and have them dig out behind it and see how that works. I have to take the wall about above it. After that's done, I still have to. I'll be working on a porch, picking up a few pieces of wood for that. I gotta pick up a what else? I already have concrete anchors. I'm gonna get a 20-foot piece of half-inch, probably 2-inch wide steel dropped off. That'll be probably later in the summer. There's a few pieces in the foundation that need some concrete, some steel anchoring, like because it could use it. And after the floor is all leveled, I'll be doing some upstairs work. But most for time being, it's basically I'm doing a cement job in the basement for footings, and then I don't know. I'm gonna have to hire somebody to do the basement. Plus a whole lot of weed whacking and other stuff. So I also figured out with the power sprayer I bought, I can clean the whole front porch of my store, which has been looking like shittier than it has in years. So I'm gonna try to clean all that and restain the hemlock siding we have on there in my store. So it comes into pretty good handy. Maybe clean my mother-in-law's deck to it. Try it out, and cause she was I think she peeled most of the paint off. Be pretty cool to just try it out, see what it does. It's pretty cool. It's on wheels. Camping season's coming, so I will probably be picking up some more old tools. I haven't bought very many lately, except for looking for old vice grips and stuff. A couple of stuff on eBay, but you know what? You get to a point where you don't really need any. I'm going to be finishing my speed handle for my vice. That's definite. I will also be finishing. I was planning on welding the other night, but I got sidetracked. My daughter had a little case of the shits, so I'm going to finish doing some tack welding. I might paint the swivel in first. I have to. Oh, I also have to tap and drill the slide for the Wilton. The handle, if you've seen one of my videos, is coming out pretty darn good. This is what it is. I have an update somewhere. This thing right here, I have to clean it out with I could just leave it, whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's got to be cleaned out with a file, but I'm going to dip it in. I am going to evapor-rust it first, clean it up, give it a good polish, and then just grease the inside so it doesn't rust anymore. Do the body of that. I want to finish my speed handle. I do want to buy some next month some countersink milling machine bits or drill bits, because I want to make a countersink on something else. I forget what the hell I was doing. I should put a list of stuff. I have some work on a which I just got one of the foot pads for my Yamaha Kodiak 350. Apparently it's a 350 special edition. It's a limited edition Canadian version. I bought it off my cousin real cheap, and basically saved myself 10 grand buying a brand new bike. I got to get a new. It needs an extra key first of all, because there's only one. I changed the carburetor. What else did I do? I don't know, really. Yeah, I changed the carburetor. That's pretty much it. Change the carburetor, it runs fine. It's got a little whatever to it. The foot rests are rusted out, so I'm going to change. I found one on eBay. There's another one. I don't need money to buy it. So I sniped one off of eBay for $30. Bought the wrong one the first time. So anyway, I got the right one because this one attaches to the fenders. And while looking for, because I know the bolts have been on there for 20 years and it's never come off. Thankfully, Yamaha Banshee kits make these little bolt kits for replacement bolt kits for a Banshee for all the things. So I'm going to see if the $6 Banshee fender kit that are all stainless will work on this, and I might change all the bolts on it. I'm also going to buy a Yamaha bolt kit there's a kit online if you have a Yamaha, if you're fixing it. They have a replacement bolt kit for all the Yamaha bolts that work on a Yamaha. So every time I take a bolt off, I might replace it with a clean one. Just fixing it up. I might buy another front rack for it because it's bent. And it needs a new tail light because the tail light's screwed. And oh, and I'm ordering back brakes, so I'm gonna do the back brake doesn't work. I don't know why. So either it needs a new drum, either the drum screwed or the brakes are just messed. So I'm ordering a brake kit, a brake line, and I'll probably change the front brake line. But I'm just ordering parts for it. I also have a three-wheeler outside, an old '86 Honda Big Red. It's a 250 ES. That is in pristine condition except for the what's I think it needs a brake. Oh, the gas tank. So I have to. I'm gonna bring that in here so it doesn't get any worse. I'm probably gonna try to put it somewhere here. I'm probably gonna cut down the my abrasive chop saw. I'm probably gonna take that off there, and I'm gonna move all this pile of steel somewhere else. Where I have no idea, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. I want to put the three-wheeler in here. I'll move my welding machine out of the way, and I'm thinking of I don't know, but I want to take it. It's outside. I want to put it away. I got a carburetor for it. I'm probably gonna get a brake kit, a rear brake kit, and I think they sell a plastic gas tank on eBay. Why am I so itchy? Jesus. I'm gonna buy a temporary plastic gas tank for that. So that's one of my other projects. I'll probably be working on all this winter. Try to save it. It's a really nice bike. Apparently it runs. The fenders are in good shape. The rack is in really good shape. It's just been sitting outside for a year, and I want to bring it in. I'll probably take the rack off, repaint it. I also noticed online you can buy blue fenders, black fenders, green fenders, tan color fenders. So I'm like, should I change the fenders just for the fun of it? But probably $400. I don't think so. But I'm gonna buy a few new parts, and maybe I know the spark plug. I got to get a couple extra spark plugs because both of them take the same one. And if I can, I'm just gonna try to get it running. I should just buy a new tank, change the carburetor, and just check the brakes on it. I don't think there's anything wrong with the brakes. I think they've just been sitting there so long they're just seized. So other than that, and then I gotta clean my bench off. I got a few more things to do on the lathe. I have a milling machine vise to center back in. I still gotta finish the video of me painting my sign. I'm gonna probably bring it to my store and sand it outside. I did clean up my woodworking area a bit. I didn't make a video. That's what I did. And I got a pile of junk here. I'm getting rid of the Austin Mini seat. And I think that's it for now. I do weld a couple of things. Oh, and probably a couple of weeks I'll be welding up a fence for a backyard. My mother-in-law's, there's a metal fence there. They want to make it longer so the kids fall in the pool, especially my kids, because they like to just gravitate towards the pool. It is the pool season. And that's pretty much it. Basically fixing a house in my spare time, buying light bulbs. Plus I gotta buy an extra spool of wire, run some more lighting, because I'm pretty much putting lighting in there so I can see what I'm doing. I put 6 lights in the basement, ran out of wire, and when I was swinging around a hose, I destroyed one of the light bulbs. So I'm probably gonna put 12 lights on one side of the basement. I lit up the other side. Oh, is my ear? I feel like I'm itchy. Yeah, so anyway, it's pretty long. Pretty long. What's new? But I'm always, and for the person who commented, I'm always up to some. Yeah, I am always doing something. I'm like, if it's not here, it's in my store. I haven't had time to put this together for my son's little forklift. I should just buy him a real forklift. That would a freaking thing. Oh, and we took him for a ride on the little Yamaha. That kid does not want to get off the four-wheeler. He literally does not want to get off the four-wheeler. So now I'm convinced. I think this kid is going to need gas engines. Never mind his freaking electric. He's going to need motorized vehicles. If this boy is the way I think he is, he just loves machines. So I'm going to feed him the machines. Why not? It's a good thing. What they say, if you, what do you call it? Give your children a hobby in cars and stuff, they'll never have money to do drugs because they'll be spending on car parts. I don't know if it's true, but it might work. Also, if you're watching this channel, make sure you check out some of the channels I've listed in the somewhere on the playlist or somewhere on my main page. There's a list of channels that I put on there. Check them out. They're all pretty cool. And also, I should note that I forgot. I should mention, go check out Wooden Metals Garage. Also, Wayne's Garage. And what do I call it? There's another one I forgot. Well, when I figure it out, I'll put as a shout out. I'm at 1,161 subscribers. Thank every single one of you for subscribing. You're awesome. I can't even believe I got over 100, but hey, clearly I'm doing something. It may not be I don't know. I consider my channel kind of like as people go shopping, they do all the grocery hauls, they show what they're doing in life. That's pretty much my channel. I'm not really I'm not a fabrication shop. I'm not a machine shop. I'm not anything. I like tools. I like sharing stuff, and I'm just kind of showing you what I'm doing. So if you're new here, thanks for watching, and I'll always be doing something. It's either something fun, something destructive, or something ridiculous. I don't go like jumping. I'm not doing anything like crashing my airplane. YouTube ridiculous, like just smashing up stuff and whatever. Using the weed whacker because that's so ridiculous. So anyway, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. If you're in the military, thanks for serving. Thanks for your service, and have a good one.